The Rapid Response Unit and the National Security Operations Center are still fully functional, according to the Minister of National Security Edmund Dillon. During her budget contribution, Opposition Leader Kamla Persad-Bissessar said government had discontinued the two programs. In his contribution today, Minister Dillon sought to correct her statements.
The Rapid Response Unit has not been discontinued and is highly operational, and so people see them on the highway and on the byways of Trinidad and Tobago. Again, putting some kind of statement outside it to suggest that these two programs have been discontinued. She spoke again about the NSOC, which is a detachment that is well trained, and saying that that was discontinued. Madam Speaker, I put on the records again that team, that operational team, is highly operational.
Minister Dillon said currently there's no quick fix for the crime situation.
It's one in which we have to understand the phenomenon of crime and criminality and understand that each and every one of us has a role to play. We must, if we are to treat with these issues, Madam Speaker. Madam Speaker, reach a stage where we have to declare war. We have to declare war on criminality and criminal things in Trinidad and Tobago. Because we have seen that those elements who are going against us, they have weapons of war.
Government has entered into a deal with the United States of America as a measure to strengthen this country's borders. The agreement, known as Pisces, is a game changer for Trinidad and Tobago, according to Minister of National Security Edmund Dillon. During today's budget debate, he shared some details of the agreement.
Pisces, Madam Speaker, is a personal identification secure comparison evaluation system, which would be part of our border management system to treat with travelers' identity coming and going out of Trinidad and Tobago. It will link up to domestic and international databases, and in so doing, allow officials to more definitely identify individuals who might pose a threat to the security of Trinidad and Tobago.
More concrete measures need to be put in place to deal with crime in Trinidad and Tobago. This from Naparima MP Rodney Charles. He said currently crime is on the increase with no viable solutions.
What they're not saying is we will decrease the murder rate by 10% annually. That is what they're not saying. So here what we have. Here what we have. He said in this budget, the 2018 budget, National Crime Prevention Program. Here's what they say about the National Crime Prevention Program. It is a holistic approach to crime fighting. It will impact, what that means I don't know. It will impact crime prevention through community empowerment.
As he stayed on the topic of national security, during his contribution to the budget debate, Mr. Charles stressed on the lack of fire stations in the southern region of Trinidad.
Perima, we have no fire stations. We have to depend on the Princestown fire station that has not been refurbished in 50 years, Mr. Deputy Speaker. So that if there is a fire in Moruga, the Princestown appliance will take an hour and a half to get to Marak in Moruga. And the international benchmarks say that if you do not get there in 5 minutes, it is a waste of time.